This video is continuation of menstrual cycle. It is in fact the third part of menstrual cycle. So first watch the first two videos and then watch this video. Okay. So what happens if fertilization does not occur? So fertilization, when it happens um, on the 14th day from the onset of menstruation. There will be ovulation, and we know that egg can survive for 2 days after ovulation, and sperm can survive for 3 days. So 11 till 16th will make the fertile period of menstrual cycle. Fine. Now, whereas rest of the days are non-fertile. Now, there is a question in which an examiner asked about days of implantation. It comes in 2008, I think. Days of implantation. So, how to calculate the days of implantation? By adding 5 days after fertilization. For example, 14 plus 5 to 16 plus 5 will make the days of implantation. 19 till 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 days are the days of implantation, because implantation means when the embryo will embed itself in the uterine lining is called implantation, day of implantation. It happens almost on the 5th day after fertilization. Okay, so this is how we calculate the days of implantation. Actually, I missed that point in the menstrual cycle, that's why I'm telling you over here. Okay, now, what happens if the fertilization does not occur during the fertile period of the menstrual cycle? Okay, so let's come to the hormonal control of the menstrual cycle. So, if the fertilization does not occur, we are at this stage when the estrogen and progesterone level are higher in the bloodstream. So, if the fertilization does not occur, eventually initially, as the estrogen and progesterone level are higher in the bloodstream, because egg is released and then corpus luteum is formed, and corpus luteum will secrete estrogen and progesterone, so they will maintain the thickness of uterine lining. But we know that high concentration of estrogen and progesterone in the bloodstream will inhibit what? LH. So when the LH concentration is inhibited, then what happens? We know that LH form corpus luteum. LH causes ovulation as well, but after ovulation what happens? There will be the formation of corpus luteum. So if the corpus luteum, if the concentration of LH will drop, then the corpus luteum will break down, and when the corpus luteum will break down, then what happens? The level of estrogen and progesterone level will fall. Why its level will fall? Because corpus luteum secrete estrogen and progesterone. So listen to me carefully. When the corpus luteum level will fall, then estrogen and progesterone level will fall. When the estrogen and progesterone level will fall, then as the function of estrogen and progesterone is to maintain the thickness of uterine lining, therefore uterine lining will break down and menstruation it begins. Clear? Now next question. What happened? So if fertilization does not occur, then what happens? The corpus luteum will break down and menstruation will continue. Okay? Simple, the menstruation will continue. Why menstruation will continue? This is the explanation that I have just explained. Okay? Now, next, what happen if fertilization occur? अगर fertilization हो जाती है तो आखिर आपकी uterine lining टूटती क्यों नहीं है? Why uterine lining will not break down? Why? Because the embryo, because after fertilization the zygote will form, and then the zygote will turn into embryo, and embryo, what is the role of the embryo? Embryo, it prevent the corpus luteum from breakdown. Because what is the role of estrogen and progesterone? Estrogen or progesterone will always inhibit, high concentration of estrogen and progesterone will inhibit LH. Fine. And when the LH will be inhibited, the corpus luteum will break down. So what will prevent the corpus luteum from breakdown? The embryo. Embryo will secrete hormone which will prevent the corpus luteum from breakdown. Till when? till the formation of placenta. When the placenta is formed, it will take over the secretion of progesterone, thus maintaining uterine lining थ्रू आउट द गेस्टेशन पीरियड. तो आपकी पूरी गेस्टेशन पीरियड में यूट्राइन लाइनिंग क्यों नहीं टूटती, मैं उर्दू में बता रही हूँ क्यों नहीं टूटती, क्योंकि इनिशियली जब आपका आफ्टर फर्टिलाइजेशन, जब आपका क्योंकि ओव्यूलेशन के बाद कॉर्पस ल्यूटियम बनता है. कॉर्पस ल्यूटियम क्या करता है, एस्ट्रोजन एंड प्रोजेस्टेरॉन के लेवल को इंक्रीज करता है. एस्ट्रोजन और प्रोजेस्टेरॉन क्या करते हैं, वो मेंटेन करते हैं थिकनेस ऑफ यूट्राइन लाइनिंग. बट प्रॉब्लम इज दैट हाई कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ एस्ट्रोजन एंड प्रोजेस्टेरॉन वो अपने से पुराने वाले हार्मोन को इनहिबिट करते हैं, और उनसे पुराना वाला हार्मोन कौन है, LH है. तो दे विल इनहिबिट LH. तो जब आपका LH इनहिबिटेड होगा, LH को अगर वो इनहिबिट करेंगे तो ऑफ कोर्स LH क्या बना रहा था, आपका कॉर्पस ल्यूटियम बना रहा था. तो कॉर्पस ल्यूटियम टूट जाएगा. व्हेन द कॉर्पस ल्यूटियम ब्रेक डाउन, तो एस्ट्रोजन और प्रोजेस्टेरॉन का लेवल क्या हो जाएगा, फॉल हो जाएगा. जब एस्ट्रोजन और प्रोजेस्टेरॉन का लेवल फॉल होगा तो आपका यूट्राइन लाइनिंग टूट जाएगी. लेकिन यहाँ पर एस्ट्रोजन एंड प्रोजेस्टेरॉन का लेवल फॉल नहीं होता. क्यों नहीं होता, क्योंकि यहाँ पे एम्ब्रियो बन गया है. आफ्टर फर्टिलाइजेशन जाइगोट बनता है, जाइगोट के बाद क्या फॉर्म होता है, आपका एम्ब्रियो बनता है. एम्ब्रियो सिक्रीट करता है हार्मोन विच प्रिवेंट्स द कॉर्पस ल्यूटियम फ्रॉम ब्रेकडाउन. तो आपका कॉर्पस ल्यूटियम ब्रेकडाउन नहीं होता, जिसकी वजह से एस्ट्रोजन एंड प्रोजेस्टेरॉन का लेवल फॉल नहीं होता. कब तक वो टूटने से उसको प्रिवेंट करता है, टिल द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ प्लेसेंटा. Once the placenta is formed, it will take over the secretion of progesterone. इसकी पिक्चर ले लो इसकी, ताकि तुम लोग आराम से लिख सको इसको. Okay? So LH level will fall. Why LH level will fall? Because of high concentration of estrogen and progesterone. High concentration of estrogen and progesterone. LH level will fall. First this, second this, third this. Corpus luteum will break down, जिसकी वजह से estrogen and progesterone level will fall and uterine level will break down, due to which menstruation will occur. But what happen if fertilization occur? अगर fertilization होगी तो क्या होगा, तो embryo will prevent the corpus luteum from breakdown till the formation of placenta, and then the placenta will take over the secretion of progesterone and maintain the thickness of uterine lining. Is this clear? Okay. Now next, what should be present in contraceptive pills? We know that in contraceptive pills, we take contraceptive pills in order to inhibit pregnancy, ताकि हमारी pregnancy ना हो. तो what should contraceptive pills contain? Contraceptive pills, in fact, it contain estrogen and progesterone. Okay, so why it contain estrogen and progesterone? Because estrogen and progesterone inhibits LH and FSH. So if LH is inhibited, then there will be no ovulation. If FSH is inhibited, to no maturation of primary follicle to Graafian follicle. So if there is no matured egg, so of course there will be no ovulation. If there will be no ovulation, then there will be no fertilization. So this is how it prevents fertility. Okay, so that's why it is used in for contraceptive pills, in order to avoid pregnancy. In the contraceptive pill, estrogen and progesterone are present. Clear? Now, other method of contraceptions are, that you should know, are this mechanical method. Examiner can ask you about it. Now, methods of contraception are not included in your syllabus, but as you studied about these things, the examiner can ask. Okay. For example, in case of surgical method of contraception, in case of contraception, in case of vasectomy, what happened? The sperm duct is cut and tied back. So what happened? This is irreversible reaction. So it is not advisable for a young couple. And in case of tubal ligation, what happened? In case of women, the oviduct is cut and tied back, so that there can't be fertilization. Fertilization nahi hogi, so of course और fertilization नहीं होगी तो of course pregnancy नहीं होगी. And over here if the sperm, अगर if we cut down the sperm duct and tie it back, मेल में अगर हम sperm को cut और टाइट बैक कर देंगे, इसको हम कहते हैं विसैक्टमी, तो आपकी क्या होगी, स्पर्म पास नहीं होगा. स्पर्म जब पीनस के थ्रू पास ही नहीं होगा तो फर्टिलाइजेशन किस चीज़ की होगी, तो ऑफ कोर्स फर्टिलिटी नहीं हो सकती. क्लियर. एंड डायफ्राम, ये मैकेनिकल मेथड ऑफ कॉन्ट्रासेप्शन है. नाउ दिस इज नॉट द पार्ट ऑफ योर सिलेबस, बट स्टिल व्हाट हैपन इन डायफ्राम, डायफ्राम में क्या करते हैं, इट्स अ रबर शेप, रबर कप होता है which is to be placed over the cervix, so that, and it is used along with spermicide. Spermicides are the chemical which kill the sperms, so it will be used along with the spermicide, so it will prevent the entry of sperm inside the uterus. Clear? That's it.